Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Antarctica, Volume 1. Written by Simon Birks, art by Willi Roberts, lettering by Lyndon White, editing by Elena Salcido. This is a pretty interesting volume. It collects issues 1 through 5. There's a whole bunch of interesting back matter to it. It's about a girl named Hannah, and her life basically implodes. Her father has disappeared. She's an addict. She eventually kind of gets her act together and wants to go figure out what happened to her father, and that takes her to Antarctica. Spoiler, there's a whole thing about like interdimensional rifts and something going on. It's an interesting start, and what's kind of to me intriguing about it is this first volume really feels like an opening chapter of a bigger story. Like it sets things up, it kind of teases what's going on, it never quite explains everything. It kind of feels like the beginning. Was it Leaper or Looper? Not Looper. The one with Jerry O'Connell. Leapers. Was it Leapers that was on TV? Where you kind of like it sets everything up and they like make the first jump and it's just like, all right, the adventure has started after like 2 episodes. The 2-episode opening type of thing. That's kind of what it reminds me of a little bit. Not sure why, but this is what's in the back of my head. But the story is Hannah, and she goes to Antarctica, tries to find her father, and in the cold darkness, she discovers herself from another dimension. So what the hell's going on? And that's kind of the point of this first volume, kind of going through that, explaining things fairly well, and in interesting ways. And it's good. Like I think as an opening chapter, as sci-fi, it shows a lot of potential, a lot of interesting stuff. So basically, if you like stories about alternate worlds and leaping to different worlds and, what might be going on with that, all with this mystery of this missing father, you're going to like this. You're going to dig it. Like there's something here that it has me wanting to go check out what's next. But as I said, like the first volume is interesting is that it feels like an opening chapter as opposed to a complete chapter. Hopefully that makes sense in the description. But yeah, like there's a lot that it reminds me of. There was the Leaper or Looper or whatever that was on Fox with Jerry O'Connell. It kind of reminds me of The Thing a little bit, where it's like don't trust anyone. There's a little bit of some Alien in there, of like the coldness in it. Especially a lot of the recent Alien comics have to deal with cold and wind and snow and all that. So it reminds me of that. But like it's good. There's something here. It makes me want to read the second volume. The art is good as well. Like I think so. The reason I'm like not totally going on it is like one the volume doesn't feel like a complete story by itself. Like again, an open chapter. It kind of like jumps around a little bit and just really dives into stuff. The setup is very kind of thin. There's some leaps as far as logic, and you just got to kind of go with the story. But overall, like it's the origin. It's like very much an origin volume to get things going. And yeah, we'll just leave it there. So interesting stuff. Again, if you like alternate worlds, alternate dimensions, and like hopping around, stuff like that, you're probably going to enjoy this. So check it out. It's intriguing. It's definitely intriguing. Good sci-fi. I think it's up to issue 7 or 8 is out this week. You can go get this. This is out in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put it in your zip code. It'll tell if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. Do we have some links where you can purchase your own? There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage, and by doing that, you'll support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank Top Cow for hooking us up with the review copy. And of course, thank you all for watching. If you're into comics, if you're into graphic novels, whatever, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.